everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Savvy Talk. Today, I'm so excited to finally share some of the most powerful moments from my very first Self-Reliance Summit, a special event that I hosted the day my book launched on October 8th. We brought together some of the brightest minds to talk about what really means to build a life and a career rooted in self-reliance. This summit was born out of the ideas from my best-selling book, The 7 Rules of Self-Reliance, where I break down what it takes to create your own opportunities and stand in your power and lead with confidence. It was a day filled with energy and real talk and actionable insights, and I'm still inspired by the conversations we had. I knew that I had to share it with more people. In this next clip, I'm sitting down with the one and only, my favorite client, Gary V, someone who embodies much of what I believe in when it comes to creating value, taking initiative, and playing the long game. If you're someone who's trying to build your brand, grow your influence, or just figure out your next move, this conversation is one you don't want to miss. Hey, G, how's it going?
Thanks for having me.
Welcome to the Self-Reliance Summit. We are here for launch day is here for the book for 7 Rules of Self-Reliance. And we've known each other for a very long time. And I couldn't be here today without you. And I want to say that from the bottom of my heart, Gary, deeply. You have impacted and changed me in so many ways, as a leader, as a manager, about kindness in business, I've learned so much from you. It's beyond measure. And I'm grateful that you're here with me today. I can't believe I wrote a book. I can't believe that you're in the book. And so much about what I learned working with you taught me some lessons that I put in the book about adding value to other people, about being a long-term player, about putting deposits in other people's trust banks. Like, you need to just bring value, and how you show up says everything. And the concept of working for free. Like, why should you do that? And anyways, today we're going to talk about a couple things. I had a couple questions I wanted to ask you. One of the rules of the book talks about building your personal brand. If you want to be more self-reliant, you need to take your reputation and your personal brands seriously. You are the king of that. Why do entrepreneurs need to be self-reliant when it comes to building their personal brand and taking ownership of their reputations?
Because it's what you trade on. It is your ultimate asset. People being aware of you. All of marketing is trying to create awareness and then relevance, which leads to someone to buy. Yep. If you're an entrepreneur, you know this. It's a scary journey. You don't live in a house. You don't eat food. You don't take care of your children unless the company is healthy.
Yeah.
The best way to keep a company healthy is to have people come to you instead of you chasing them. There's a big difference between brand and sales. And I like both. But brand is more fun because you're getting the emails, you're getting the DMs, you're getting the word of mouth. As you know, because you help me with this, I'm constantly in demand. Well, that's happening through brand. I'm not calling, places, even you can speak to this from a PR lens. You don't have to work the way you do for other people to get people interested in covering me. We are in the reverse. We're getting so much, we're trying to decide which ones are right. That's what I want for everybody after they read this incredible book you wrote, which is, it's a much better way to wake up in the morning knowing you've got things to say yes and no to versus going out and begging to get something done.
What are some mistakes that people make when it comes to building their personal brand? Like, they're overthinking it?
There's a million, as you know. You could write a whole book just on that, but not understanding how content works in 2025. Being destructive in that you're insecure and you don't want to put yourself out there. When you finally get over those humps, you're actually only asking and not bringing value. I think everybody understands that so many people put out content that's just in their interest, not for the audience. So those are 3 of the big pillars in my mind.
So one of the things that I talk a lot about in the book and just really want, your take on it is, a lot of people don't trust their own instincts, right? Especially when it comes to building their brand or building a business. What advice do you give entrepreneurs to learn how to trust their own instincts when building their business?
As you know, this is a big topic for me. I believe in intuition. Look, I think it comes down to practice. I think the only thing that I think will work for everyone who's listening is the next time you feel something in your gut, do it. Do not start trying to talk yourself out of it. Just do it. What you'll realize is a higher percentage than when you go rational, will it work out? But even better, if it doesn't work out, you're going to feel better about it because you went with your intuition and gut versus when you fail on an over-processed corporate or like education system mindset. So overthinking is normally talking yourself out of the right answer.
Yeah. So yesterday or the day before, you made a post on social media and you said everybody needs to make one of these videos and pin it in their bio. It's like a bio video. Can you tell? I love that. Loved.
Thank you.
Explain.
Yeah, I'm trying new things. You know me, Maha. Like, I'm more creative, I think, than people realize. I challenge myself. And I thought, everyone goes to everyone's profile on Instagram and you're trying to get a sense of somebody when you do that to get to know them. People that are smart have a pinned video at the top and they're usually their most viral video, or they're bragging, or they're proud of it, or just did well. For me, I'm like, hey, let me post a video that probably won't do well in feed, but is really a recap video of where I'm at right now to give people a sense, I'm in a very great place. A lot of people know who I am now, but way more people don't. People get I think people get confused. Like, as we're all on our journey, we're still building brand. And so I wanted to make a piece of content that I thought could really give a nice recap of where I'm at right now. And I thought it's a replicatable act for others. So it was a double win for me. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to tell everybody in my copy and in my content and interviews like this, you should do it too.
You definitely should do it. Like, it's a great bio video. So everybody knows after a meeting that you look them up on Instagram, you Google them. And if you pin it to your bio, it's a perfect storytelling way that you own it. You delivered it instead of people having to do research about you. I just thought it was incredible. And I really want everyone listening here today to take time to make that video about who you are and what you stand for, because it's a great reference. It's easy for people to watch.
And I think a lot of people here that do follow me, when they go to Gary VEE on Instagram right now and look at that top pin video, they'll even see I leveled up the production value. I did it different than most of my content. It had a purpose and we tried to execute against it creatively.
If you're building a personal brand, everyone needs to create a video like this. I loved it. I just wanted to call it out. I want everyone listening to do that.
Kudos to you. Good luck. Everybody should buy this. I love you.
Thanks.
Good luck. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye. That was my conversation with Gary Vee. What did you guys think? Don't forget to follow the show for more snippets from the summit and even more incredible guests. And of course, we'll continue season 8 and all those amazing conversations real soon. If you have a question, be sure to go to my website and submit it, digitalandsavvy.com/savvytalk, and I'll answer it on the next show. Thanks for being here.